Life often presents us with challenges that test our patience, strength, and faith. In the midst of uncertainties, struggles, and fears, we seek assurance, comfort, and divine guidance. The journey of life is not meant to be walked alone. Rather, it is a path where divine presence walks beside us, holding our hand, lifting our spirit, and strengthening our resolve. This essay is a message of faith, reminding us that we are not alone, that we are loved beyond measure, and that our lives hold a deeper purpose. Through patience, trust, and unwavering belief, we can experience divine blessings, peace, and fulfillment beyond what we can imagine. The power of faith in difficult times. In moments of despair, when worries weigh heavily upon our hearts, it is easy to feel lost and overwhelmed. We often question our circumstances, wonder about the future, and struggle with the burdens that life places upon us. However, faith is the anchor that steadies our soul in the face of uncertainty. Faith is not merely about believing in the unseen. It is about trusting that we are being guided even when the path is unclear. It is about knowing that every trial has a purpose, every struggle has a lesson, and every hardship leads to greater wisdom and strength. When we surrender our fears and anxieties to the divine, we allow a higher power to work in our lives. Instead of being consumed by worry, we find peace in knowing that we are not alone. This assurance does not mean that life will be free of problems, but it promises that we will never face them without divine strength and guidance. Letting go of worries and embracing divine peace. One of the greatest struggles in life is learning to let go of things that are beyond our control. We carry the weight of our past, stress about the present, and fear the uncertainty of the future. Yet, the divine invitation remains clear. Release your worries, trust in the greater plan, and embrace the peace that is freely offered. The human heart was not created to bear endless burdens alone. The divine presence watches over every tear, every sorrow, and every silent cry for help. When we learn to place our trust in the higher power, we find that our burdens are lifted, our path is made clear, and our hearts are filled with hope. Peace does not come from external circumstances. It comes from within, from a deep-rooted belief that no matter what happens, we are loved, guided, and protected. True peace is the ability to stand firm in the storm, knowing that we are held in the embrace of divine love. Unwavering strength in the face of challenges. Every challenge we face is an opportunity for growth. Life does not test us to break us, but to shape us into stronger, wiser, and more compassionate individuals. While pain and suffering may seem overwhelming, they are often the stepping stones to deeper understanding and greater blessings. Even in moments of weakness, when we feel as though we cannot go on, divine strength sustains us. It is in these very moments that we learn resilience, patience, and faith. The trials of life are not punishments, but lessons designed to prepare us for something greater. Strength is not about never falling. It is about rising every time we fall. It is about knowing that no matter how many times we stumble, divine hands will always be there to lift us up. A heart filled with love and compassion. In a world filled with misunderstandings, conflicts, and divisions, love and compassion remain the greatest virtues. To love unconditionally, to show kindness to those who hurt us, and to forgive even when it is difficult. This is the essence of divine love. Love is not merely an emotion. It is an action, a choice, and a commitment to seeing the goodness in others. True love does not seek revenge, does not harbor resentment, and does not withhold kindness. It flows freely, even in the face of adversity. When we learn to love as the divine loves, we break free from anger, hatred, and bitterness. We become vessels of peace, healing, and reconciliation. Love has the power to transform hearts, mend broken relationships, and bring light into the darkest corners of life. The blessings of gratitude and contentment. Gratitude is a powerful force that transforms our perspective. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we realize that we are already surrounded by countless blessings. Every breath we take, every sunrise we witness, every moment shared with loved ones. These are gifts that we often overlook. Contentment does not come from having everything. It comes from appreciating what we have. It is not found in material wealth, but in a heart that is at peace. The more we cultivate gratitude, the more joy we experience. Life is a series of moments, each one a chance to embrace happiness, cherish the present, and express gratitude. When we recognize that even the smallest blessings are divine gifts, our hearts overflow with peace and joy. The power of prayer and reflection. Prayer is more than just words. It is a conversation with the divine, a moment of connection, and a source of strength. It is through prayer that we find clarity, guidance, and reassurance. In times of uncertainty, prayer becomes our refuge, our comfort, and our source of hope. Prayer does not always change our circumstances, but it changes us. It strengthens our faith, aligns our hearts with divine will, and fills us with wisdom. When we pray with sincerity, we open the door to miracles, blessings, and divine intervention. Reflection is equally important. Taking time to pause, to listen, and to seek wisdom allows us to grow spiritually. In the silence, we hear the whispers of divine guidance, leading us towards our true purpose, the promise of a bright future. Despite the challenges, fears, and uncertainties that life presents, the future is filled with hope. Every difficulty is temporary, every storm will pass, and every pain will be replaced with joy. The divine has a plan for each of us, one that is filled with purpose, prosperity, and peace. We are called to walk forward with faith, leaving behind the burdens of the past and embracing the promises of tomorrow. The road may not always be easy, but we are never alone. The divine presence goes before us, making the way clear and lighting the path ahead. As we journey through life, let us remember that we are deeply loved, unshakably protected, and abundantly blessed. Let us face each day with confidence, knowing that we are walking towards a future filled with grace, joy, and endless possibilities. Walking in divine light. Life is a journey of faith, love, and transformation. Through every challenge, every trial, and every moment of uncertainty, divine presence remains our guiding light. We are never alone, never forgotten, and never without hope. By embracing faith, letting go of fear, and trusting in the greater plan, we unlock the door to endless blessings. The divine calls us to walk in love, to forgive freely, to show kindness, and to live with gratitude. No matter where we are on our journey, one truth remains unshaken. We are deeply loved, eternally cherished, and destined for a life of purpose and joy. The promise of divine love and guidance is not just for a moment. It is for a lifetime and beyond. So, let us walk forward with faith, knowing that the best is yet to come. Let us hold on to hope, trusting that every step we take is leading us toward a future filled with peace, prosperity, and divine blessings. Living a life of purpose and divine alignment. A life rooted in faith, love, and divine trust is a life of purpose. When we align our hearts with a higher calling, we begin to see beyond temporary struggles and recognize the greater plan unfolding before us. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, carries a lesson designed to shape us into who we are meant to be. To live a life of purpose, we must cultivate a deep sense of awareness. This means being mindful of our actions, our thoughts, and our words. It means choosing kindness over anger, faith over fear, and gratitude over dissatisfaction. Purpose is not found in the pursuit of worldly success alone, but in the fulfillment of our divine calling, to love, to serve, and to uplift those around us. When we walk in divine alignment, our lives become testimonies of hope. We become examples of perseverance, faith, and resilience. Our journey inspires others to trust in the divine plan and to embrace the beauty of life, even in difficult moments. Overcoming fear and doubt with courage. Fear and doubt are the greatest obstacles on the path to faith. They whisper lies into our minds, convincing us that we are not strong enough, not worthy enough, or not capable enough. They create barriers that keep us from experiencing the fullness of divine blessings. However, fear is an illusion. It has no real power unless we give it control over our lives. The moment we choose faith over fear, we step into a realm of possibilities. The moment we silence doubt and trust in divine wisdom, doors begin to open, miracles begin to unfold, and the impossible becomes possible. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward despite it. It is standing firm in our beliefs, even when the world tries to shake us. It is choosing to believe in the unseen, knowing that the divine hand is always at work, even when we cannot yet perceive the outcome. When we let go of fear, we make room for faith. And when faith fills our hearts, there is no limit to what we can achieve. Building strong relationships through love and forgiveness. Our journey is not meant to be walked alone. Relationships are a vital part of life, offering love, support, and companionship. However, human connections can also bring pain, disappointment, and misunderstandings. One of the greatest challenges we face is learning to forgive. Holding on to resentment only burdens our hearts and blocks the flow of divine blessings. True forgiveness does not mean forgetting the pain, but choosing to release it. It means freeing ourselves from the chains of anger and opening our hearts to peace. Love is the foundation of all strong relationships. When we love selflessly, we reflect the divine nature. When we treat others with kindness and compassion, we create harmony in our lives and in the lives of those around us. Strong relationships are built on trust, patience, and understanding. By nurturing our connections with love and forgiveness, we create an environment where joy flourishes and peace prevails. Trusting in divine timing and plan. In moments of frustration, we often ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Or, "When will things get better?" It is natural to seek answers, but true peace comes from trusting in divine timing. Every season of life has a purpose. There are times of growth, times of waiting, and times of fulfillment. Even when we feel as though our prayers are unanswered, we must remember that delays are not denials. What is meant for us will never be taken away. It will come at the right time, in the right way. Impatience leads to stress, but trust leads to peace. When we surrender our timelines and desires to the divine, we allow miracles to unfold in ways beyond our imagination. The journey may not always be easy, but the destination is always worth the wait. Embracing the future with hope and faith. The future is a mystery, but it is also a promise. Each new day is an opportunity to create, to love, to grow, and to become the person we are meant to be. Instead of fearing the unknown, we must embrace it with hope and faith. The divine has placed within us all the strength, wisdom, and courage we need to navigate life's challenges. With every step we take, we are guided, protected, and loved. No matter what happens, we can trust that our journey is unfolding exactly as it should. We are called to walk forward boldly, knowing that the best is yet to come. The trials of today will become the victories of tomorrow. The struggles we face will transform into lessons of wisdom. The dreams we hold will become realities when we step forward in faith. Conclusion: a life of faith, love, and purpose. Life is a journey filled with highs and lows, joys and sorrows, victories and lessons. Through it all, one truth remains constant: we are never alone. We are deeply loved, endlessly guided, and eternally cherished. By choosing faith over fear, love over resentment, and gratitude over discontent, we open our lives to divine blessings. We become vessels of hope, bearers of light, and instruments of peace. As we move forward, let us hold on to faith with unwavering hearts. Let us trust in the divine plan, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity, every trial is a stepping stone, and every day is a new beginning. No matter where we are on our journey, the promise remains: we are loved, we are guided, and we are destined for a life filled with peace, joy, and divine fulfillment. Let us embrace this truth and walk forward with courage, knowing that the best is yet to come.